and today reacting to the T app just ruined dating forever. So I had seen like something about the T app at some point on TikTok, and then I didn't know what it was, but I could tell the girls, I asked my girl what it was, and to my surprise, I'm gonna let O'Shea explain it, but it was an app of straight penalties and destruction, basically. But I'm seeing how some guys are flipping it though. It's pretty funny. That being said, man, let's get into it. Make sure you put the Twitch stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5%, man. Let's do it.
The T app was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women. It's showing just how dirty and nasty the men that y'all have been dealing with are. Y'all get online with these high standards that you don't have in real life, which is what I always say.
The year was 2005, and the World Wide Web was just developing. And a new website came out called don'tdateemgirl.com. You guys back in the early 2000s, you remember this. And the way I found out about this site was that a popular pastor in Sacramento was exposed on the site for basically clapping his member cheeks. All the text messages, all of everything.
Don'tdateemgirl.com. Wow, what a site. What a site. And just for everybody to get exposed on there, huh? Or men to get exposed on there.
Pictures, not videos though, were put on the site. And the site was built for women to come on and do exactly just that. They can anonymously submit relationship stories about cheating partners and basically expose men. And this was founded by a lady by the name of Tasha Joseph. And for a while, this site was one of the hottest in America. But the problem with the site was not just its fanfare with women, it was the accuracy about the reviews. Now, in this instance, if you posted onto the site and you expose the man, a man could actually join the site and defend himself, but that wasn't good enough. In 2006, attorneys started filing lawsuits against the website owner for spreading false allegations against their clients. September 2006,
because it's not like, even with the T app, I know you're gonna get to it, but it's just not fair, bro. It's just one side. Now, granted, it seems that like, because on the T app, there's a red flag and a green flag. And then apparently there's women on there that are like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. It was a good time and, vouching. But I doubt like that's even, that's happening often. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm going to believe, bro, the internet, girls only exist on the internet. That's what I think. No, actually, they're the ones that are happening in real life, they're not in relationships. They don't have too many, like solid relationship. They're just strictly with their girls. Like, they're girls, they don't have no male partner, right? Like, for instance, my girl is a girl's girl on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I could show her something and she claims it that she's good at seeing both sides. And she is. But sometimes it'd be leaning towards the woman perspective. She's a woman, so you know what I'm saying? But she's a girl in my eyes. But nigga, let some shit happen in real life. You know what I'm saying? She gets to she used that logical part of her brain real quick.
Miami News Time elaborated on a fabricated profile created to demonstrate that the website was dangerous. By 2007, ABC News referred to don'tdateemgirl.com as a revenge site, and on the same day, the O'Reilly Factor referred to Don't Date 'Em Girl as a hate site.
Damn!
By 2010, all of the profiles of men were removed, and by 2016, the site was no longer accessible. But as my granddaddy used to say,
the players change, but the game remains the same.
He's right,
The year is 2025, and that's 20 years ago from when Don't Date 'Em Girl launched. And now we have something a little bit new. It's called T.
Look at the interface, too. Look at the interface, too. It's just all clear, and some niggas, I guess the higher your shit is, you just get a bigger face. Some niggas is just large on the app.
Remember, the players change, but the games remain the same. And T is an app that pretty much does the same thing as don'tdateemgirl.com with one difference. Well, number one, it's on a app, but number two, Well, check this out.
Let's talk about the T app and whether it's legal. If you don't know the T app, it's like an app version of the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook group. Basically, it's a platform for women to anonymously gossip, post pictures, ask information about men. Although men are the subject and they are what's being talked about, it doesn't let men join. It also has screenshot blocking, which aims to make it so that men can't know that they're being talked about. And you can even set up alerts for guys' names, and it gives you a notification when that person is being talked about. There are some legal and ethical concerns with this app.
Now, as you can see, the stark difference is, at least with don'tdateemgirl.com, you could come on and defend yourself as a man, but it's only for men, and so you can't even screenshot and say, hey, somebody is talking
How they gonna stop a nigga though? Can't you just like fake you, like you a woman and go on there?
about you on this app. I mean, somebody could come on and say that you have, you know, all kind of doo-doo in your drawers, or your breasts smell like booty and cheese. I mean, somebody could say that you got a clapathon tech for self-clapalization. Somebody could say anything about you and you just can't defend yourself, whether the allegations are true or not, or maybe something is true and you don't want anybody else to know. And the reality is you don't know which person is doing it. But wait, there's more.
Defamation being the biggest one. If things are said about a certain person that are not true, because things are anonymously posted and the app provides a platform for things.
And then there's two sides to every story. Why as a woman, like, why would you, I get, this might be fun, and you know what I'm saying, like they get to do this and look, and it's funny and it's fun, right? But it's also like, yeah, I'm losing my train of thought, my bad. Hold on, I got it, y'all. Oh, but it's also like, don't you also believe that there's two sides to every story? Do y'all, as a nigga can tell me something, and I'm still like, oh well, I even if it's my dog, like, I believe you, but on the other side of the end, like in the back of my mind, the logical brain is like, there's also another side that could have been interpreted this way. I bet if she explains it to me, well, like if somebody else were to explain it to me, whether he was woofing with a nigga or say he was woofing with his girl, I could hear another side of that story that sounds completely different, from a whole different perspective. Like, we've seen it in real life, all of us. So as a woman, why would you see this and be like, I guess the biggest thing is if you just see a bunch of red flags and a bunch of people say, those are the ones that stand out. Maybe, hopefully that's how they see it. The ones where it's like, this nigga had relations with me and gave me clap and gonorrhea. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one's like, yeah, me too. Oh, me 5, me 10. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's different. But if not, you just taking off of the face value, you see a cut like 1, maybe even 2, and be like, oh yeah, hell nah, that nigga, it says this nigga, he washes his ass only on Mondays and Tuesdays. The rest of the week he don't do that. Like, I hope you wouldn't believe that. You feel me? Just off of that.
Like that to be posted, the app could be held liable. Another thing they could be sued for is discrimination and gender exclusivity. The app is designed and made exclusively for women, and the app requires you to verify that you are a woman before you could even use the app. All it takes is for one guy to come around and say, hey, I want to use the app, and this app is discriminating against me because I'm a man.
Now, the curator is making a very interesting point. This is the issue that Don't Date 'Em Girl faced in a way, because, well, while there was people spreading false narratives on don'tdateemgirl.com, the difference is now men can come on and say, I want to join the app, and then I can't join the app. It's a different issue that don'tdateemgirl.com had to face. In this instance, if you're a man and you want to be on the app, you're excluded. You can't join. But do we have any evidence of something like this happening in men winning a lawsuit in their favor? The year is 2020, and there is a nightclub called Omnia Nightclub. It was located in San Diego's Gas Lamp Quarter. And of course, they had something called Ladies Night. This is something that's always happened amongst America. They try to get the ladies to come in, but what Ladies Night will do is they'll let the ladies in for free, and then the men will have to pay. Well, then a group of men got smart. They actually sued this particular club, and they said, listen, in order for us to get in, we were made to pay full price on entry, while women were let in for free or at discounted rates at the ladies' night event. They also complained that they were frisked by security before entering the club, but women were not.
What? They got away with that?
And the claims in this class action date back to 2015. And of course, this club closed because of this big ass lawsuit. Now,
what? Nigga, do you know how industry standard that is in Houston? For you to pull up, bro. We used to do this thing, me and Berto. We used to do this thing when we was trying to figure this shit out, this YouTube shit out, and da. Nigga, we would go outside the club and sell wristbands for you to get in the club, because they would be charged. We'd be like, yo, bro, you got a section? Be like, let's say he said, yeah, I do got a section, and you let him go about his business. If he like, nah, you'd be like, all right, bet. Well, the general admission up there, we would, know what the general admission was. The general admission up there is, for men, it's 100. For women, it's 60, because, like he said, sometimes it's discounted, and if it's the club is slow at the time, it's free, right? So we'd be like, but for you, we'll do 80, and we'll get your girl in for like 20 or 40. You know what I'm saying? Something to make it better. And they'd be like, well, how we know? We got to break down the whole play, and this is that and the third. And then boom, get them that wristband. They get in there, and everything good. Never had nobody come back on no bullshit. Everything was good. You feel me? So, the fact that like this happens everywhere, and the fact that they got these niggas to close down about this shit, crazy. Wow. And he said they frisked us. Like, yeah, that was a lot of time the girl just walk right. Oh yeah, no, go. She can be holding the whole shit. That's crazy.
No, if they actually got the money, but the judge approved a $7 million settlement for these men suing the bar over a simple ladies' night admission fee. So could this app be in trouble for that? Hell yeah. But wait.
Oh yeah, now I'm trying to save myself on this. I'm trying to get some of this bread. Niggas unite. We finna sue for $360 million. Feel me?
There's more.
She's like, you could post a picture of your man or the old man you used to talk to or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag, and there's comments, and everything is anonymous. You could write hella comments and say whatever. You could say, was weak, they stink, they have kids, they're a deadbeat, they beat on women. You can say whatever you want about them, and they can't do anything because they don't have access to the app, because you got to take a picture of yourself to prove that you're a woman.
Oh,
so why I get
you got to take a picture of yourself? Oh, that's crazy.
To the app today, y'all, and I'm not thinking that it's like real. You know, like I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna expose people, but I don't think I'm gonna be knowing any of the people that's on there, right? So I get in, I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know, right? I don't see nobody, and I scroll a little bit more.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
So this lady has joined, and even though she has a boyfriend and her boyfriend isn't on there, yeah, she's seen people that she knows that's on there, and yeah, they've been gossiping all day and night, and it's crazy.
Women love this type of shit. Eat this shit up, boy.
Because now let's say that this stuff is not true, and some of the men that she knows that they're on the app and they're being talked about. And again, a man can't come out and defend themselves. But let me just ask you this. What if you're a person that is just posting about a person you just dislike? You're making up all kind of things about the person.
That's what I'm saying. That's the big thing. It's like you have to literally, in order for you to use this effectively, like you would have to take everything with a grain of salt. Unless the niggas that you see just a bunch of people talking about, oh, he grapes, he's a horrible being, and like words like that, with a bunch of feedback behind it. That's the type of shit, you just kind of like, all right, yeah, just off of that, I'm just going to see that for what it is and believe it. Sometimes you just got to, just for your safety. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying anything you want, and you can do that. I mean, people here do it all the time. I mean, look at what's going on with AI content creation here on YouTube. You have certain creators who are just making up false narratives saying that celebrities said something that they didn't say just for issues and giggles. And so you mean to tell me that a person can't do that? Yeah, that means you can come on and you're interested in a person, you've never met them, and you can come on and find out a whole bunch of tea, a whole bunch of stuff about this person, and you can talk freely because you're not going to be judged by the commentary. But I think this is the main point that I want to bring out.
This T app is all fun and games, but y'all better pray that these men don't get their own version. A lot of y'all women get spared so much because men don't run their mouth. If
Boy, oh my gosh, that is real. Because niggas just not on that. Niggas just not, I'm not. Ain't got time for it. Ain't trying to be on time. Some niggas, do that. But, as niggas, that's kind of like sassy. We ain't on that. It's just like, you might talk to your man, like, yo, this girl, she da-da-da. But, like, and that's why I don't even think that a male version of the T app would work, because niggas don't got, a lot of niggas don't got time to do this. Let me put this girl on here and talk about, bro, no, a lot of niggas is living life, doing what they gotta do, got work and shit. You feel me? And trying to play the game. Like, imagine wasting your time typing up an essay about a girl, swiping through, looking at this whole shit, when you could be on the game playing with your people, or working on your craft and your dreams and shit. Like that, there's so much better things to do than to look at this. Let me swipe the T up and see if this person's on here. Let me search her name up and see if she's on the T app. Like, nah. I don't think it thrives like it does, because women, like, they love this shit. This for the love of the game. Like, you see how many people getting active on this, and you ain't getting no money for posting these people or nothing. You don't get nothing. You don't even know who's posting it. This is for the love of the fucking game, nigga. You gotta be dedicated to this gossip T shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think too many niggas is. There are niggas that are, but I don't think too many niggas is, though.
men ran their mouth half as much as y'all ran y'all mouth, a lot of y'all would be in trouble. A lot of y'all. Because everything that these men be guilty of, y'all be guilty of and more. If these men get an app where they can expose anonymously the trifling women that a lot of y'all are, y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be in a lot of trouble. A lot of y'all been smashing a lot of men in y'all cities, right? Y'all done got around. And it's gonna get bigger than just barbershop talk where they can compare notes about y'all. They'll have a whole app where they can show and talk about how many of y'all done smashed how many dudes in the city, right? All of the nasty things you done to those dudes on the first meetup. How many of y'all done lied about being pregnant? How many of y'all done put babies on men that didn't even belong to them? How many of y'all done had ran on you? Talk about your hygiene and how some of y'all stink.
Jesus Christ.
You see, the ladies that are involved in the app are actually exposing themselves. And let me explain what I mean. Shout out to a lady who understands this. Number one, you're exposing how nasty you are. I mean, you're exposing where your standards really are, what you're allowing men to do to you. And you're trying to help out other ladies who basically will see these men and say, hey, you know what? I really don't want to deal with this guy, or he has a red flag and all of that, right? That's one of the things is like you post these guys up there and you're supposed to get like a red flag if, if you can date somebody or not, or a green flag if the guy is okay. He passes all the flying colors. And this is the same thing that ladies are doing now. Like, oh no, this is how he is. Don't worry about him. He'll treat you wrong or he'll treat you bad. But the thing is that it's one-sided because it never detects if you're a red flag. While you're screening for a guy that's a green flag, you yourself are a red flag. You see, because nobody can come and check you about your behavior or who you've been getting your cheeks clapped by. Furthermore, if it was the other way around, women would be crying because what if we were able to post?
Boy, oh my God. And then let's say they would be tripping. Like dead ass, like he said, crying. I could see some women online literally talking about, this is disgusting how men would get on here and do, bro, oh my God, bro. Like real shit. If niggas was to do the opposite of what I think they would do if they had an app like this and was really exposing shit, there's gonna be some women. Oh my God. Oh my God. Goodness gracious.
Some of y'all little twerk videos that you seen. Storytime music. There was a chick that I know that was dating me. Another American dude from the community that I'm actually pretty cool with now came to the country. She was dating him. And she was trying to get me to commit to something a little bit long term, but she was shady and all of that. And let's just say she sent him a video. And somehow we just started like talking about the same lady and the same thing.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, man, she sent me a video yesterday. I was like, really? And we found out that, oh, this same person is sending the same videos out. Like, not only to just us, but to a whole bunch of people, right? If something like that were to be a mechanism that guys could talk about online, about some of the things that women are actually doing, it would really disturb a lot of guys, because a lot of men in general want to look at women as like, okay, if she might be 3 or 400 up, like, we don't really have any proof. And a lot of times we may like it like that, but once we kind of know that you're out there just getting clapped in the streets, you're out there telling the same stories and the same lies, like, you know, you're telling them one guy like you're busy, but then a guy finds out that, you know, you've been talking to somebody else or you said you're sleepy. It would be terrible. And again, is it going to ruin dating? I don't think so. For the guys who are being posted on T-App as red flags, if those men are attractive enough, those women are still going to want to date those guys. They're not going to say they can't date them because...
Yeah, this isn't going to stop. This is not going to stop no motion. This might even get some niggas some more.
It's on T-App. They're going to want to find out if it's true, especially if somebody says he got some good... Right. We already know. And when it comes to cheek clapping and booty clapping it up, they're going to be okay with it. And so it's not going to change dating. The women out there are going to still do what they're going to do. And to be honest, this app will be shut down within a year because it just breaks so many laws and things like that. And nobody probably wants to put up with that. But it's okay, guys. What do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jack.
I agree. Yeah, don't let some niggas get it and they go the way that the way that I don't think it'll go. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of mad women on there. I'll be say, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub, call the Benjamin channel. I appreciate your great for y'all. We gone, man. ADD let.